Okay, because I know somebody's gonna be like, the Wagyu wasn't that good because you didn't dry it out or whatever before you seared it. So let me go ahead and do that. I'm gonna move my thing down here. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and pat this dry. This has been in sous vide for about 2 hours. If you think sous vide is not the way to cook Wagyu, go ahead and look up some videos of people asking or saying if sous vide Wagyu is good or not. Okay, it's perfectly fine. Okay, first of all, you see this bag? There's like no juice in it, so there's not really much that came out. It's pretty much all just fat here, so we're gonna go ahead and pat it. You can see we'll pat off the grease, the fat, that what Wagyu is so known for. I don't know why you would want to absorb it all off, but I guess let's go ahead and do that just in case someone decides they want to complain that I didn't do it properly because it needs to be dried off or something. So we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, we're gonna flip this guy. We're gonna continue to pat, 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 pat. Okay, and it's pretty much not really absorbing anymore, but just to make sure, we'll take another one. Make sure it's patted dry enough for people's likings. Okay, you can see it's like not really getting much off of it anymore. We'll flip it one more time, pat it again. There we go. You see barely any liquid is coming out. Okay, now let's go ahead and transfer this. Oh no, it's getting hit. The thing is, the paper towel is hitting it and stuff it. Okay, now we'll take the steak and we're gonna put it on here, and I think I have it too low right now, the tray, so let's put it a little higher, maybe to the second one, and we'll throw that in there, and let's see if I can show you guys. Okay, come on, lower this guy down, and here you can see inside, hopefully. It's gonna burn up all that garlic on top, watch. That's what it did last time, so there we go. Okay, you can see all the flames coming out. Okay, let's take a quick look. Nope, still needs to go. Okay, and I just did some New York strips, cheap ones, and they came out good, so we're going to compare it to that. Okay, I'm going to take it off the tripod just so I can kind of show you what it looks like. You see that? It's just burning the garlic. So I don't know if putting it lower would be a good thing, less likely to burn and more time with the high temperature, maybe. Let's try lowering it a little this time, just so it gets a little bit less just burned and hopefully gets more of the heat to sear it longer. Okay. Look at all that fat exploding out, losing all that Wagyu tallow, or whatever you want to call it, fat drippings, droppings. Okay, if we keep going, it's gonna burn the whole top. You can see that looks pretty good now, I think. Let's go ahead and flip it over. Poke it. It stabs really easily with the fork. Get that back in. And this time we have it lower, so hopefully there will be less burning, but I doubt it. I think it's gonna burn anyways. You see all the fat exploding and sparking and catching fire? And it's coming out the front here. Okay, so this time I'm doing my birthday celebration in Sacramento with the rest of my family. So they're gonna try it and we'll see what they think. I'm gonna have to cut it up probably off camera. I'll do maybe one slice in the plate and then cut a few extra slices just so it's ready. Let them try it and we'll see. You can see the ring around the fat just pulled apart just now. Okay, it's getting there. You can see that. Let it go a little bit longer. Okay, I don't want it to burn, So I think that's good. Let's shut this off and we'll transfer it over to the plate. Okay, so there it is. All right, I'm gonna go ahead, take the fork, transfer it to the plate. Okay, we'll take a look here. Here is the steak. All right, and let's go ahead, cut a slice and give it a try. So over here. Okay, so we got that. Let's go ahead and I gotta rotate it so it's easier for me to cut. We'll cut from the center just so you can kind of see. There you go. That's what it looks like. Okay. In person, all you see is just a whole bunch of fat. You see that? In the camera, actually it looks more pinky, but in person it's just like really fatty fat. Like almost like a thick chunk of fat with some pink in it. So here's that. Let's cut a smaller piece because we don't need to eat such a giant one. Like that. We'll even cheat by getting some of the seasoning from the top onto there. Okay, here we go. This is Costco's. That doesn't look so nice because of the black stuff, but very fatty, but also very flavorful. All right, you wanna try it?
Back.
Okay, let's go ahead and bring it inside. It's not great, right? It's just very fatty, like a chunk of fat. All right, let's bring it inside. Okay, here's what it looks like sliced up. There, everybody's like, it's just a big chunk of fat. I want to try what the vegans said. They said it tastes good with ketchup. I need some ketchup over here. I need a piece of this Wagyu with more meat. There's not enough meat. All right, I'll give the Wagyu one more fighting chance. I cut the thin slices this time, but I cut it off from the steaks, so I just split them in half. We're gonna go ahead and sear these thin ones, and we'll see how people like them. Everybody's like, it tastes good, it's just too fatty. Like, that's the whole point of Wagyu, right? But see, a lot of people keep saying, you don't know what you're talking about, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so how, if it tastes good, but it's too fatty, are you saying the way you cook Wagyu is going to make it less fatty? That makes no sense. Are you going to boil out all the fat or something? Like, what are you going to do to fix the it's too fatty part if it tastes good already? Okay? So anyways, let's cook this up. Let me get you guys off the tripod so you can kind of see what's going on there. We're just going to sear this up real quick. Flip it over, sear it up again, because I always see a lot of people like to just cook up these thin slabs of this stuff. Oh my god, look at all the smoke and fire. That's gonna have to go for a while. It's not seared yet. It's on the highest level. There we go. Let's take this out so you can kind of see better. Okay. And basically we're just losing what we paid for down the drain right there. But this is how you cook Wagyu. I mean, you can pan fry it, then you have the oil in your pan, and then you can drink it or pour it on rice or something. But, right, okay, this looks good. Look at that nice sear on there. We'll put it in for like 5 more seconds. And we'll flip it. And then we'll try it again. Alright, I think that was good. Now we got some crispy burnt ends. Alright, let's go ahead and flip this guy. Oh, it's already seared from last time, because that's the other side of the steak, but we'll do it a little bit longer, just to maybe a few seconds in there. Okay, I think we're good. Let's shut this guy off. Alright, let's get this plated up. Okay. I'm going to get this on the plate. I'm going to flip it over to the nicer looking, less charred side. And then we'll cut some small slices. Give it a try. Okay. So, I don't think people know, but this kind of meat is actually better overly crisped because there's so much fat. You use that fat to basically, like, you're deep frying it almost. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna cut a piece kind of from the center of this, and then we'll cut from here. And now take a look at this. Okay, you can see it's still pink inside. Let's give this a try. Tastes good, but again, it's a whole bunch of oil in your mouth. If that's what you like, if you like dipping your bread and stuff in like olive oil, like pure oil, then you'll like this. But if you're looking for a meaty steak, you're not looking for this, okay? Anyways, I'll let everyone else try this, and yeah. All right, let's try the vegans' first meat taste trick where they said with ketchup tastes better. Actually, it makes it taste less fat. Like, it doesn't have as much of that greasiness to it, which makes it good. I know that's why people buy Wagyu. But yeah, if you don't like the flavor of Wagyu, then this tastes good. 3 pounds? No, I only cooked there's only 1.5 pounds, I think. Oh, okay. Yeah, ketchup makes it taste good.